The A5C is a rank 6 premium for China, purchasable from the Gaijin store for $60. Should you buy this premium strike aircraft? Stay tuned till the end to find out. The plane currently resides at a battle rating of 10.0. The plane is a modified MiG-19, the most notable airframe differences being an improved engine, countermeasures, and different guns. This plane may be a knockoff MiG-19, but I can most definitely assure you the French-made Magic missiles are real and very deadly. However, knockoff doesn't mean bad. While real MiG-19s spawn on the runway, you spawn in the air. Flight performance is slightly better than the MiG-19. The engines on the A5C produce about 14% more power, giving it a significantly improved climb rate, as well as allowing the plane to reach Mach 1 on the deck. The engines are surprisingly fuel efficient. I find that 20 minutes is more than enough, even with extensive use of the afterburner. The maneuverability of this plane is rather poor. At below 450 knots, the plane's elevator authority is below average, while above this speed control inputs become suggestions. Moving on to the armament, the star of the show is undoubtedly the missiles it carries. The plane has a choice between two missiles, but you should always choose the maneuverable Matro R550 Magic IR guided missile. These can pull 30 and are widely considered to be the best rear aspect missiles. Launching them against targets within 2 kilometers will yield a high chance to hit. To maximize your kills, I recommend prioritizing targets without flares. The plane also has two 23mm cannons, but it is best to forget that they even exist. They have poor ballistics and inconsistent damage. Being a strike aircraft, the plane can also carry bombs and rockets, but I would recommend against it, as the plane functions much better as a dedicated fighter. Once you use up your missiles, it is better to return to the airfield to rearm, rather than trying to use your guns to dogfight. To speed up the landing process, the plane is equipped with an air brake and parachute. The plane's flight characteristics means that you should always keep your speed up. A slow jet is a dead jet. Avoid engaging in turn fights at all costs. The poor maneuverability and poor guns will put you at a disadvantage against most fighters you will face. The plane is equipped with a radar warning receiver and 18 countermeasures. Due to the limited availability, I recommend taking only flares and using them sparingly. The playstyle of this plane varies depending on the battle rating you find yourself at. At 10.3 matches and below, you can comfortably climb, as radar-guided missiles are rare, while the extra energy you have will allow you to dive on slow planes and launch missiles with impunity. Even in a full-up tier to 11.0, the plane can still be effective. Simply fly to the side and wait for the enemy to be engaged in a fight. Once that happens, you can play the role of a support fighter and pick off enemies with your powerful missiles. In conclusion, I highly recommend this plane as long as its battle rating remains at 10.0. The plane is extremely strong and is easy to pick up. For anyone looking to quickly grind the Chinese tech tree and skip past the low-tier copy-paste vehicles, this plane is an excellent choice. Anyone can play this plane well. Simply point the missile at the enemy and fire. Does this plane remind you of the Harrier?